Okay. All right, so when I'm riding her, it's my foot here that's going to tell her to go. And I've done this half a dozen times, so she's starting to get the hang of it. When I bump her with my leg right there, that's a go cue. I love that her head's down. Okay. Now this is a yield your hindquarters cue. She didn't take, so I kind of hit it a little harder. Good. Okay, this is a move your shoulder cue. Good. Nice. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. This is a go forward cue. Good. This also gets her where my legs aren't going to bother her when I'm sitting on her. She's used to all of this stuff here. Yield your hindquarters. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Switch sides. There. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Okay, so there's my go cue. Okay. Good. Pretty nice. And I'm also kind of bumping these because I want her to get used to motions up here. Let's see if this will bother her here. Keep going. It did just a little bit. Okay, if that bothers her, I'd like to know it now before I get on her, wouldn't you? I spent about 30 minutes one day riding on top of my pony horse, just waving my hand over her ears. Just getting her to be okay with me waving my hand up above her. Okay. Yield your hindquarters. Step them over. There. Good. Good. When I first got this mare, if I'd tried that, she would have kicked me. But she's really come just such a long way. I really am pleased with her progress. Good girl, straight. Go. Good. 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 Okay. All right. She's not on my head. She's okay with the back ear, but her head shy problem, I'd say it's about 60% fixed. The other 40% is still there. I don't know if it'll ever get 100% fixed, but if we can get about 90%, then she can be a responsible citizen. There. That's way better than last week when she, remember what she did. If you didn't watch my video last week, I think it's part 8 or 9, where she just really lost it when I did this right here and hit me with her head, and all of that's just fear. That's all it is. She's just afraid. Once you get her over being afraid, she'll quit doing all that orneriness. Good girl. Okay. Okay, so I've already bent her nose. Good. All right. Let's see what we got going here. And I've stood in this stirrup, quite a few times, and I'm touching her with my other foot. Now I'm going to ask her to move her hindquarters. Step over. Good. Very nice. Okay. Same thing on the other side. She's a pretty tall girl. I'd say she's about 15'1", probably. 15'2", maybe. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. So that's the first time I've actually sat on her. Let's see what happens from this side. I love that right there. Absolutely love it. Okay. So she's kind of telling me she's ready for a little bit of a ride here. She's not upset. Bend your head just a little, baby. There we go. Get my foot in. So I'm just going to keep her bent here. And I like to move around up here a little bit because I want her to know I'm up here. And I don't know about her, she's pretty hyper vigilant, but like 2-year-olds, they'll actually forget you're up here. They'll zone out temporarily, go into kind of a freeze mode, especially if they're scared. They'll freeze. Then they'll wake up and they'll go, ah, something's on my back. I know that sounds strange, but it is true. Okay, should be equally good on both sides, even though I'm not as good on both sides, because I'm just better the other way. Okay, now I've asked her to move that hindquarters a bunch of times. Okay, let's see if she'll bend her head this way. Okay, so I'm just going to gently good. Nice. Good girl. This horse is at least 9 years old. This is her first ride. Wow. Okay, put my foot back. Good. Okay. She's licking her lips. Folks, I don't ride bucking horses because I can't. All right? What I can do most of the time is get them where they won't buck. Most of the time. Hopefully this is one of those most times. Okay, can you move from this side, babe? Let's move that hip this way. Step it over. Step it over. There. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Okay. Okay, so she's handling me, touching her with both legs. Pretty good. Pretty good. I love that. She let her breath out. I love that. Okay, I'm going to get off. See if she'll follow me. Sort of. She followed me a couple steps and then she said, I'm going to go see my buddy over there. Okay, so that's actually all I'm going to do for her today. I know it wasn't much of a first ride, but I'm pretty happy with it for her, for first ride. So tomorrow I'll come out and build on that and do a little bit more. And my thing on the first ride is I don't want anything bad to happen. And I want to get a little bit of motion out of the horse and then be okay with me up there. And then I'll build on it tomorrow. Thanks for coming along.